Hello guys, welcome. Today we'll solve one problem on Coding Studio. I'll share link in description. Frog jump. So in this given problem statement, there is a frog on the first step of the staircase. First step to un staircase long. So we have to jump from first step to another staircase. So height is I is the height of the I plus 1 stair. If frog jump from I to jth staircase, the energy lost in jump is given by absolute value of I minus 1 minus height of j minus 1. Okay, so he jumped either I plus 1 to staircase I plus or I plus 2. Okay, so here condition is suppose we have a number 10, 20, 30. So 20 to 30. So frog can first he can jump from 10 to 22, then 22 to 30, or he can take two jumps 10 to 30 direct, two steps. Either he can jump one staircase or he can jump two staircase. So he can also if suppose we have here 40, so he can jump like this also from 10 to 30, then 30 to 40, and from 10 to 22 and 22 to 40. So any way he can jump from in this method. Let me come out. We'll start writing the code. First I'll initialize array of size n. We have given two input size and heights. So initialize array with n. I'll set meme set. Okay. So basically we use meme set to initialize, like here we give address, then which value we want to pass, and size of t, like length. So I'll here pass array -1 and now as we know, if I am at 10, if I jump 10 to 10, there is no energy loss. So I'll set array 0 to 0, then we iterate through for loop for int I equal to 1 colon I less than n I plus plus. Now we have to check one condition that either he can jump one step or two step. So here I'll initialize int first step comma second step. My first step will be array of I minus 1 plus heights I minus heights I minus 1, and their absolute difference is mentioned in question, absolute value. This will calculate our first step, because suppose I am at 10. So if I jump 10 to 10, what will be the cost? 0. So I'm mentioning that here. So in future, if I am at 22, then from 22 to 30 I can calculate, but before that also I have to know what is the cost from 10 to 22. So for that we use this array. Now I'll check if I is greater than 1, then only my second step will work. Suppose if I am at 1, so I can't jump two step directly, like from I don't have value of two steps back. So second step will be Here are I minus 1 plus absolute difference of heights I minus heights I minus 2. Now here I calculate whatever I got, I'll store in this array. So my array of I will be min of first step comma second step. So like this I'll calculate everything, then I'll return array of n minus 1 step. Let us run this code. So it's showing all test cases wrong. 30 40 11 8. Okay, so what is the mistake in this? Here we are including, suppose if I am at second step. So second step, so I will be minus 1 my first step. I am going from I minus 2 height, taking their absolute difference. Okay, yeah, here one thing I missed, that if second step is not there, then second step will be in max. And apart from this, I will be greater than 1, then my second step will be this. Every time I calculate my minimum value, then I calculate. So here our problem will be, like suppose for, I guess this will be our problem. If I'm jumping 2 steps, then I have to consider 2 step back value. Let us try it. Yeah, totally working fine. Let me submit it. Okay, so solution is accepted. Now we'll optimize it a bit more. Instead of array, hmm, let me remove this, and I'll declare two values, previous and second previous. Int previous equals to 0 and int previous to also equals to 0. Okay, so I'll comment it out. So my first step will be previous equals to previous plus absolute difference, and instead of that I'll use here, okay, I'll set it previous to for temporary. No need. I is greater than 1, then previous to will be my previous to, and here I'll take a count value also here, and count equals to 0. I'll initialize count equal to min of previous to. So here count will be considered. Here I'll place, for first step I'll place count and return count. Let me run this. Okay, so semicolon, yeah. Showing test case found 30014. Again there is an issue. So let us do one thing. So my previous will be previous plus absolute difference. Previous 2 will be previous 2 plus previous 2. I'll change it, and here I count. Then I'll replace my previous 2 with previous and previous with count, and I'll return count. Okay, there's an error. 20 48 30. Okay, so whenever I start my, instead of previous, I'll take first step. Let me take second step, and step, first step. Let us run it again. Second step. Okay, so second step will be, second step equals to int max. I'll remove integer initialization. Run it again. Okay, submit it. Yeah, thanks guys for watching this video. Do like, share, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe.